Pisces brings an end to the old energies. So when anything crosses late Pisces into Aries, it's a complete shift energetically from the old to the new. And right now we've got this remarkable situation with Neptune and Saturn getting ready to cross that point, that point of no return in many ways, as we come to the end of the old cycle and step into the new. Hi everybody, and welcome to From Shambles to Shambhala. And are we in a shambles at the moment? The whole world is crazy and in disarray. And it's really important for us to recognize that and not get sucked down into the rabbit hole of all the craziness and the corruption that's going on in the systems of the world, because they are all falling apart. And they're supposed to be falling apart. It's okay. So just stay centered and calm within your own self, knowing this is going to end well. We've got this really interesting trinity taking place through the different astrological signs. Richard Rudd loves his trinities, and these three back-to-back signs are playing a huge role in this next, most of this year actually. And I'm talking about the sign of Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries. Pisces brings an end to the old energies. So when anything crosses late Pisces into Aries, it's a complete shift energetically from the old to the new. And right now we've got this remarkable situation with Neptune and Saturn getting ready to cross that point, that point of no return in many ways, as we come to the end of the old cycle and step into the new. So what we're being asked to do is to complete all of the old energies that no longer serve us and step into a brand new way of being in the future. So just to give you a bit more detail, as we come to the shift from Aquarius to Pisces, which is around about the 18th of February, that is when the 55th gene key gets illuminated by the sun. And Richard Rudd talks about the year 2027 and around February the 22nd, when the 55.6 is illuminated by the sun. This is the end of victimhood. So for this next 2-year period, we're being asked to make sure that we completely clear out of our system any form of victimhood. And there's lots of it. So each time something comes up in your life where you are the victim of anything, you're being asked to first of all become aware of it, and then check out what it was. Was it to do with comparing, complaining, or blaming? And then to take full responsibility for whatever it was. And that's what leads us into absolute total freedom. So this is the entry point to the age of Aquarius. And then from there we move into the sign of Pisces. And Pisces is about dreaming your greatest dream. It's stepping into the greatest consciousness that you can imagine, the most wonderful, expansive energy of creation. And when we do that, we've got to be very careful that we don't go into the dream state and into the world of fantasy. And this is where this shift with Saturn in Pisces is taking place. So just imagine right now, Neptune and Saturn are moving through Pisces together. They're coming towards the end of Pisces, and then they're going to cross what's called the world axis, 0 degrees of Aries. They're going to go from this place of deep dreaming, our greatest possible dream, and then they're going to step into action, taking action upon that dream. And Saturn is all about structure. So this is Saturn now creating a brand new structure for us to work with in the new consciousness, while Neptune continues to dream that greatest dream. And this is where this energy is now going. This is going to lead us into the full moon on March the 14th, which is a total lunar eclipse on the south node of the moon. The south node is the past. So this is asking us on that full moon to clear all of the karmic wounding, the karmic debts, the curses our ancestral lineage have experienced, everything from the past to be completely cleared. We can't take our old baggage with us into this new earth. So it needs to be released on that 14th. And then we come into the equinox, another balance point. And this is that point when the sun now crosses that end of Pisces and into Aries. So we've got a series of events, clearing out the old and stepping into the new. What we don't want to do is to restrict the dream of the future. Richard says in his book, it's going to be beyond our wildest dreams. So try to focus more on the qualities and the feelings that you're going to have when we step into this new earth, where we let go of all these old patterns, all the old corruptions, all the old flaws, and we step into full integrity, full transparency, into freedom. And the most important place for us to do that is in Mother Earth herself. She is now dictating what's taking place on the planet. And as the land now warms up and we move into that spring equinox, it's about really connecting to Mother Earth herself. The gene key of the spring equinox is the 25th gene key. And it's the gene key of a total acceptance of all that's happened in our lives, in total forgiveness. The city is universal love. So then we step into this beautiful frequency of universal love through a total forgiveness process. And that then introduces us to the gold frequency of this new earth energy coming in. So that leads us then into the new moon, which is a partial solar eclipse. And that is at 9 degrees of Aries, at 9 degrees of Aries, on the 29th of March. So right at the end of March, we get the Aries partial solar eclipse, new moon. So this is another opportunity for us to really anchor in what we truly want for ourselves in the future. So moving through these three signs, the sign of Aquarius, which is the new age of Aquarius being manifested in the world. Moving through Pisces, to let go of everything from the old world that's no longer serving us. And then stepping into the Aries energy as we go through the equinox, sowing the seeds of love, and into that new moon in Aries at the end of the month, really anchoring in our true manifestation, bringing heaven to earth, downloading our Grail castle into form. Very, very powerful times that we are in. And it's about going deep within ourselves, holding to our center, staying calm and centered and grounded. So I wish you well for this month. It's going to be another very intense, powerful one. And I hope you have the opportunity to shed the old and welcome in the new. Many blessings.